Have you thought of replacing your aging desktop with a large laptop? If the answer is yes, we want you to look at the Acer Nitro AN515 1755. It's got everything you need, regardless of what you do for work or in your free time. If you move a lot, but also want your tech by your side, the Nitro 5 makes even more sense. You'll know why in a couple of minutes. The device has a black exterior, which looks pretty good. The rectangular shape is minimal, while the backside has some aggressive-looking vents, which aren't just for show. Durability is excellent, despite the plastic that's used. With a 17-inch device, you have to expect a bit of weight, as the Nitro 5 weighs 3 kilograms while having a profile of 28.6 millimeters. Due to the thick profile, the keyboard has long key travel and clicky feedback. The laptop also has an RGB backlight, so you can make quite the light show through the NitroSense app. The touchpad is a bit smaller, however, the gliding and tracking are fantastic. With a larger chassis, you have more space for ports, and the potential is fulfilled pretty well. The left side has a LAN port, one full-sized USB Type-A 5 gigabits per second port, and an audio jack. On the right, we have two more Type-A ports, this time with a 10 gigabits per second bandwidth. Finally, on the back, you can see an HDMI 2.1 port, one Thunderbolt 4 port, and a power plug. We splurged a bit for the best display option, which here has a QHD resolution and an IPS panel. There's also a 165Hz refresh rate, great viewing angles, a peak brightness of 320 nits, and a good contrast ratio. The laptop's creator capabilities are very good, with full sRGB and DCI-P3 coverage, along with good accuracy using our design and gaming profile. The laptop has a beefy 90 watt-hours battery, which lasts for 8 hours of web browsing, or 7 hours and 11 minutes of video playback. The hardware combination has a bit to do with that, as the laptop we have here has a Core i7-12700H and an RTX 3070 Ti, with a 150 watts power limit. The CPU is a bit underperforming when compared to the rest of the 2022 field, falling behind the Predator Helios 300 and the MSI Pulse GL76. On the other hand, the 150 watts 3070 Ti is a phenom, matching the Helios and Pulse in the benchmarks. Real gaming isn't an issue too, as even heavy games like Assassin's Creed Valhalla work with more than 90 FPS on ultra settings. With such hardware, you need proper cooling, and the Nitro 5 keeps up, offering a total of 5 heat pipes. While 2 of them are shared, the CPU gets 1 more and the GPU has the 2 extra. The CPU's power management is quite weird, as the P-cores take a break, with the E-cores taking the brunt of the work, clocking as high as 3.27 GHz. This leads to high temperatures, with the Core i7 reaching 93 degrees Celsius. Despite that, the 3070 Ti is on a roll, having lower temperatures and higher clock speeds than all other laptops that we've tested with the same GPU, which is quite an achievement considering that some of them cost a lot more. The fans on the inside get quite loud, however, the hotspot on the base reaches only 39 degrees Celsius. To keep it short and simple, there are 2 RAM slots that fit DDR4 memory, along with 2 M.2 slots that have PCIe Gen 4 support. The Nitro 5 has a lot going for it, from the creator-ready display to a GPU that just wants to perform. If you're a keen gamer with a passion for content creation but a desktop doesn't feel like the right choice for you, the Nitro 5 is as close as you'll get while keeping your bank account healthy.